Your word. Thank you, Jesus. Your word. Your word. See, our minds, that's where our minds should be at right now. So your word. Your word. We want healing. We don't want to be sick. We want healing from the Lord. We ought to keep our minds on His word. Everything else around us, leave at that door. The Lord has a teaching for all of us. Amen. Me included. Your word, Lord. Your word. Your word. He existed in the beginning. He was with God. God created everything in Him. And nothing, I mean nothing.
That's right.
Was created except through Him.
That's right.
That's right.
Wait a minute now. Hell? Well, guess what? It was created through Him.
That's right.
Satan? Guess what? He was created through Him. When Jesus said go, guess what Satan did? When Jesus told Satan flockies to go, guess what they did? They went. Everything that's around us, physical and spiritual, was created through Him.
Amen.
So I want our minds on this. Everything was created through Him. So if He created everything, then nothing is too small for Him.
Amen.
Right?
Amen.
Right?
Amen.
Nothing is too small for Him. See, because we got to watch the way that we walk and we talk now. Because if we believe that He created everything, then don't we believe that He can do anything for us?
Amen.
Maybe we don't believe it because maybe at the time we're not righteous. Well, I'll go over that. There's nothing that the Lord can do for us.
Amen.
He created everything. If it's your tongue, if it's your heart, if it's your back, if it's your leg, He created everything. The housing, the bills, He created everything. Now, didn't the Word say that?
Yeah.
Didn't the Word say He created everything?
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 8:6. Sorry. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 8:6. But we know that there's only one God, the Father, who created everything, and we live for Him. And there's only one Lord, Jesus Christ, through whom God made everything.
That's right.
Some of the things.
All
Space. Everything. And through whom we have been given life. I want to show you that the connection that we have. See, He was with God in the beginning, right? So you gotta know about the person that we worship. He was with God and what He can do. He was with God in the beginning. God created everything through Him. Everything that's here today was made through Him. So there's nothing, I don't know if anybody ever made something, but there's nothing that you don't know about what you made. You know the ingredients. Okay, cook. Meal. My wife cooks a meal. I don't know the ingredients that she put in there, but she knows. All I know is it tastes good. She goes, hey. I go, yeah. I want you to go over here for me. I don't think so. Okay, where you want me to go? 1 Corinthians 1:16. Colossians 1:16. C-O-L. Colossians. There you go. For by him all things were created. Things in heaven, right?
Right.
See, we only act like God only created the things of heaven. That he can only handle the things of heaven, but he can't handle the things that's not beyond heaven. In on earth, visible and invisible.
Yes.
Whether thrones or power or rulers or authorities, all things were created by him and what?
For him.
There's one thing that we got to understand.
Yes,
It was created for him. See, we got to get that. We got to get that grasp, because there's a lot of things that's going on in this world right now. There's going to be a lot of people pointing fingers at. Well, you allow this.
Okay.
So why were you created?
For
For him.
For him.
Amen.
Amen.
And by him.
Yes, Lord.
Okay? I just want us to be all in agreement on this.
Amen.
Pray, you got your Bible out?
Yes.
He's going to go there too. John 13. John 13.
Amen.
4, verse 4. So Jesus came down. God came down. It had to be him. It had to be him. It could be nobody else but him. Because everything was created through him. Everything was created by him. It had to be him who come down. You know why? Why did it have to be Jesus? Why did it have to be Jesus to come down? Why couldn't it have been the ark? Why couldn't it have been the archangel? Why couldn't it have been just one angel, one of the angels? Why couldn't they come down? Why did it have to be Jesus himself? It says, so he got up from the meal, took off his outer clothing, and wrapped a towel around his waist. It had to be him. See, I took myself on my wife, understanding everything that was. She made the meal, so she understood everything that was in the meal. Everything she understood. Everything he understands about you. He had to be the Lord. It had to be him. Because he knew exactly what to do.
Amen.
He knew everything. He knew everything it was about us. It had to be him.
Amen. Amen.
Remember, we came through him. And he knew us better than we knew ourselves. He wrapped a towel around his waist. Go to 5. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with a towel. Towel that was wrapped around him. Go to 6. Go ahead. Somebody want to take off? Go ahead.
He came to Simon Peter, who said to him, Lord, are you going to wash my feet?
7.
You do not realize now what I am doing, but
Later.
you will understand.
8.
No, said Peter, you shall never wash my feet. Jesus answered, unless I wash you, you have no part with me.
Let get somebody come over here too now.
Amen.
Go to 10.
No. Go ahead. 9.
Oh, go to 9. It's over here. Somebody here.
Lord, Simon Peter replied, not just my feet, but my hands and my head as well.
Amen.
Came down to service. But you know the revelation I got behind that? I mean, and two things. I noticed that they washed Jesus' feet. The other thing was, he washed the feet of the traitor. Knowing that he was going to betray him. But still giving every opportunity to repent
Amen.
and to have a change of mind. He still served him. He still served him. Can you serve knowing that that person got a knife on your back, but you still serve him?
Amen.
That's what
Amen.
makes him God. That's what makes him God. He say, let's go to let's go to Luke 23. These are just little revelations that I got. Let's go to 32. Two other men, both criminals, was also led out with him to be executed, right? Keep going. When they came to the place called the Skulls, there they was crucified with him, along with the criminals. One on his right, the other on his left. Go ahead, keep going. Jesus said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. Hold on. Go back to, I got to steal my notes here. When they came onto a place called the Skulls, they nailed him to the cross, and the criminals was also crucified, one on the right and one on the left. Okay, let's go to 30. I want to go to 39. I want to go to 39, 43. Luke 23, 39, 43. 43. Oh, one of the criminals who hung there hurled insults at him. Aren't you the Christ? Aren't you the Christ? Save yourself and us. Go to 40. Look at this man right here. But the other criminal rebuked him. Don't you fear God? Since you are under the same sentence, 41, we are punished justly. Wow, do you see what we have here? Do you see what we have? This man said, we are punished justly. Don't you know that says right there? No, we are punished justly for all our sins. For we are getting what our deeds deserve. That's us. But this man done nothing wrong. And I thought, wow, this is coming from the testimony of a thief. This ain't coming from the Jews. This ain't coming from, you don't think I'm wrong with this. This is a trial here. And he was declared innocent by a guilty man. But this man has done nothing. Then he said, Jesus, remember me when you come to your kingdom. One more. Jesus asked him, I tell you the truth. Today you will be with me in paradise. What did he do that was so special to receive paradise? Go back. What did this man do?
He repented.
He repented.
Amen.
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 He repented.
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
You mean to tell me that this man have never, ever, this man haven't even been in the churches, synagogues, and he repents one time. He don't even go to heaven. He gonna be with us in paradise.
Amen.
But see, the repentance came from the heart.
Amen. That's it. Amen.
I know that there were people probably sitting there going, yeah, right. Look at this. He's on the cross, right? He's dying and he's saving people.
Amen.
All the way to the end.
Yes, Lord.
He's saving people.
Amen.
saving people.
He's still saving.
You know they're yelling out, why don't he save himself? He's still serving.
Amen.
All the way to the end, he's still serving. He's saving others. See, we gotta get that right in our mind. All the way to the end,
Yes, Lord.
he's saving others.
Yes,
He's doing for others.
Mhm.
All the way to the end. Let's see how big his heart is. Now we go to 23:34. It says, Jesus said to the Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. And the soldiers gamble for their clothes by the throne, throwing dice. Forgive them. Forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. Forgive them. All the way to the end, serving others. Forgive them, Lord. You know, I thought about that thief on the cross, and I thought, wow. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. I used to hear people say, well, your hand, I'm gonna give you to the Lord, child. I had enough for you. I wipe my hand on you. Give it to the Lord. You don't ever give up on your child. If it's your mom, then child, you don't ever give up on your mom.
That's right.
Ever. Never, ever give up on him.
That's right.
Because somebody was sitting there going, he's saved. Nothing but crying one thing after another, and now he's saved. God made a way when there was no way. I was praying all the way up to the end, and now he is saved. Can you imagine that mother? Ooh, they must have celebrated. That child is saved. I didn't just have a child for nothing. I didn't just have a child for the devil. He is saved.
Amen.
He's saved. And I thought, what? Thank you, Lord. That child is saved. Don't people realize that? That child is saved on that cross next to Jesus. That child is saved. We have people today, people giving up on him. They go out there to commit suicide. Sometimes we gotta watch it because that can be held in our hands.
That's right.
Ain't nothing I can do for him. Turn it back on. You know, I mean, that mother must have really rejoiced. I thought, wow, Lord, thank you, Jesus.
Amen.
Ephesians 4:7. Thank you, Lord. Ephesians 4:7. You know, we should really take hold of these words.
Amen.
Amen.
Somebody read this.
But to each one of us, grace has been given, as Christ portioned it.
No grace has been given to me. You mean grace has been given to you? Or did he say that word say to each one of us? Go ahead, go to 8. Go to 8. Go ahead, read.
This is why it says, when he exceeded on high, he led captives in his train and gave gifts to men.
Amen.
Go to 9.
What does he ascended mean, except that he also descended to the lower earth?
What's your gift for the ministry? Don't you know, did that word say, when it said by grace, we all have been given gifts? Do you believe in that word?
Amen.
We all have been given gifts. We all have been given gifts by God. Before he didn't just leave That's what he just left us. What's my gift? What's my gift? Go to Jeremiah 1:5. I said this, but I just want y'all to know that it's in the Word. What's my gift? What's my gift? Better than you know yourself. You gotta understand where he's coming from when he said this. Before I formed you in the womb. You know, people are going, I don't know what God want me to do. I just don't know. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Well, God made me to be gay. Wait a minute. Are you calling God a liar by his word? He said, before I formed you, I knew you. Not no doctor. Not no scientist. Not no leprechaun. He said, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as prophets to the nation. Did he not say that by his word? Amen. Did he not say that in his word? I appointed you as prophets. I appointed you as ministers. I appointed you. Don't you know? When you say I do to the Lord, I want to be baptized. You say I do. Don't you know he appointed you? But he knew that you were going to do that before you was even born. Amen. He knew you were going to be sitting in that seat, this seat right here. Don't you know how he know you? He didn't just say, okay, you are a Christian. Jeremiah 29:11. This is the only, when eyes apply, this is the only time where we should have big ears. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to what? Prosper you and not to harm you. We got to get that grasp. That God do not have plans to harm us. That's not his plans for us. I thought, wow. Plans to give you hope and a future.
Amen. Amen.
Future. Do you know that the Lord have plans for you? This is like a policy here. It's an awesome policy. He has plans for you. See, the title of my sermon is The Call of the Lord. The Call of the Lord.
Amen.
See, but I had to go to the beginning for everybody to know who's calling you and what he called you to do and what is his plans for you. I mean, is it just run around and have fun and go to casinos and clubs? Is that what his plan is? And then have big houses and big cars and woo-hoo, I'm blessed. Then I go to church on Sunday and praise the Lord. Then I go back to the casinos, back to the clubs, back to the... Is that his plans? No. Matthew 10. The call of the Lord. He called everybody in here. The Lord has called.
Amen.
Don't be sitting there going, well, he didn't call me. He don't know me. He didn't call me. Yes, he did. He called you. He called the doctors, the lawyers, the teachers. He called the train engineers. He called the president. Everybody. He called everybody. He called the slaves, the rich people, the slaves, everybody. He called them. He called you for his purpose. Even if you just giving a testimony, he called you.
Amen.
He called you. He knows you. He knows you. He called his 12 disciples to him and gave them authority to drive out what?
Evil spirits.
And heal every disease and sickness. He called. Don't you know that's who you are?
Amen.
See, we don't remember the Lord said that you went through it. Now we don't let everything, I knew you before your mother womb, but we don't let everything taint it. Distort that relationship. I knew you. He called his 12 disciples to him and gave them authority. He gave them what?
Authority.
To drive out evil spirits.
Jesus, that demon over there is kind of spitting at me. I don't think I'm gonna be going over there. I'd rather go over here to this neighborhood. It's more quiet.
No, he gave them authority to drive out evil spirits. A lot of times we think that okay, then that person got to be like, his head got to be spinning around, he got to be shooting like bombing at you or something like that. That's what we think. But a lot of times we got to understand something. A lot of the time, that evil spirit right here, this evil spirit, a lot of times, sometimes you got to see the fruits of a person. The way they talk, the way they walk, they're being used. The way they think, you know. Hey, look, I think that I can go out into the clubs and have all kinds of marital sex, and not be married, and do what. See, that's things, spirits. See, and what we do, we minister to that person. We minister to the person. We don't say, well, you got evil spirits on you. Stay away from me. Get away from me. It's like, oh boy, look at you. Now you. No, we minister to them. We don't take on their cloak, but we minister to them. That's our job. When he sent them out, he sent us out to minister to people. People got all kinds of evil spirits on them, man. All bad habits and stuff. And heal every disease and sickness. See, we got to be able to heal it right here first.
Amen.
Before we even walk out that door. We got to have people that believe they are healed by faith.
Amen.
You know, I always say, like, okay, you're healed. Well, I don't feel it. Well, look at your attitude. Shoot. Okay, I'm healed. You can't even raise your hand. I'm healed. I believe I'm healed. And then you go out and you show a good attitude. You watch that. Listen, you know that arm be moving. But you go out and you live for others.
Amen. Amen.
It says 10:7. We got it. Don't be shy.
As you go, preach this message. The kingdom of heaven is near.
Amen. Go to 8.
Heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse those who have leprosy, drive out demons. Freely you have received, freely give.
Did he give it to us freely?
Amen.
Well, why should we be charging? How about this one? Now, way up there. Now, raise the dead. Whoa, Lord, wait a minute now. That's something that Jesus only do. I'm not going to be raising them dead. Raise the dead? You mean Jesus? Whoa, man, you sending me out to raise the dead? You know, one thing that we got to understand is that, even especially family, when you live in a life of sin, then what are you doing? Your life of death. You're dead. You're dead to the Lord. Raise the dead. Cleanse those who have leprosy. Drive out demons freely. They're going to word drive out demons again. Freely you have received, freely you give. That'd be $5.99, please. For what? Cleanse that demon. That child of that demon, $5.99. Baby be all like, ah! And then when you leave, the baby go, ah! We got to understand that Jesus called people from all walks of life.
Amen. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
All walks of life.
Amen.
All kinds of background. We got to keep that in mind. Jesus calls whoever he wants to call to do his will. We don't get together and say, well, Lord, no, I'm not teaching him nothing. John 17:16. John 17:16. It says, they do not belong to the world anymore than I do. Make them holy by your truth. Teach them your words, which is truth. Just as you sent me into the world, I am sending them into the world, and I give myself as a holy sacrifice for them. They can be made holy by your truth. By what truth? We got to understand here. For them, did you get the right one?
Yes.
For them, I sanctify myself that they too may be truly sanctified. Go to
Amen. Amen.
My prayer is not for them alone. I pray also for those who will believe in me through their message. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. It says right here, it says, just as you send me into the world, I am sending them into the world. And I give myself as a holy sacrifice. But this is right here, it says, holy by your truth. It said, make them holy by your truth. Make them holy by your truth. Teach them your word, which is truth. Teach them. Make them holy. I'll tell you something. If I'm doing something out there, if I'm doing I'm not supposed to be doing, and it's not God's word, and it's not the truth, I'm not a holy man. I'm not a holy roller out there doing wrong. God said, teach them. Teach them. Teach them. Teach them your truth.
Amen.
If I'm not doing his truth, he said, your word, which is truth. Teach them. Just as you send me into the world, I am sending them. For he himself, read Ephesians 2:14. Go ahead, somebody. Ephesians.
For he himself is our peace.
Wait, right there. Right there. Oh, wait. Who's our peace?
Himself is our peace.
No, as our president is our peace?
No.
No.
Can he bring us any kind of peace?
No.
As he's under Jesus. It said, for he himself is our peace. Who has made the two one? Has destroyed the barriers, the dividing walls of hostility. What is he talking about? You know, we all go to the Jews and the Gentiles. Let's go back to Jews and Gentiles. The Jews was over here with God, and the Gentiles was over there with by themselves. And God had his Jews, and he was just loving on them and kissing on them and loving them and being spoiling them. And then there was these Gentile people over there. There was them people over there. But see, when God came and just said, bam! He tore that barrier. That was his plan from the start. He tear the barrier. They would become like Carl was saying. See? Because the barrier is wiped out. We all have peace under Jesus. And if we all have peace under Jesus, then why should I be arguing with this man? Arguing with this woman. Arguing with this woman. Arguing with this man. Arguing, fighting. Wait a minute now. Then we go back to that. For he himself is our peace, then he must not be leading us. If we all in the feud and we all in the fight and we're not trusting, it must not be under him. Don't we understand that?
Uh-huh.
If we